Okay, YouTube, we back again. You'll have to forgive me for my horrible sounding voice. Seems I have come down with the Oscar De La Hoya variant or whatever's out there right now. I don't know. But we're gonna get through it. Today I got something in the mail. It's pretty rare. I can't find hardly any content on it. But let me show you what we got. There's the new baby. There's Apollo. Y'all ain't met him yet. He's the OG around here. We have a GSR-55 hammerhead grapple saw. And we are going to mount this, hopefully, on the new 306. Maybe it'll work. It should. I think that thing weighs about 900 pounds. To me, that's not... That shouldn't be over this machine's limit. This 306 is 16,000 pounds, I guess, depending on your setup. It's a lot heavier than I was expecting it to be. Uh-oh, we got trouble. We got the infamous Toodle Doodles. Y'all meet the dogs later. That's Rip. Anyway, so the 306, I just got this machine in October. I think early October, late October, I can't remember. It ain't got but maybe 10 hours on it. I haven't used it much. Y'all seen the video, the review of the 309. Appreciate y'all watching that and commenting on it. That goes a long way. But I'm going to do one on the 306 also. But the grapple saw will be set up to go on this machine, and if it can't handle it, which I hope it can, he said it should be able to, I'll just put it on a 309. That's all you can do. I want it for this machine because my brother-in-law, that's his skid steer there, and most of his equipment isn't here. He's got a tree service, like a full out technical tree service business, and I work with him a lot, and we want this machine set up to process limbs and trees that, you know, he cuts down and he chips up, because I can sit there on this machine and process some limbs, run them through the chipper, and man, it is so fast, so efficient. Basically, you get rid of needing an extra guy to run the saw, limb the trees up, and to feed them in the chipper. So with this thing, you know, that should make that operation go a lot better. I'm excited about it, but there's still quite a bit of work to do. I have to get the 4-way pin connector for this. I've got to fabricate basically, you know, the pin mount bracket to go from here onto there. Of course, that's a hydraulic quick coupler machine, so changing things out won't be a problem. It's just we got to do a little bit of fabricating. There's not anybody that really makes that type of stuff. It's just a damn shame, but I can do it. It's just finding the time to get it done. But basically, this setup, I'll be up front with you. This is a 55-inch grapple. I believe the bar on it is a 24-inch bar. See if we can see that. It's got the 404 chain. I mean, it ain't no joke. I'm pretty impressed with it. I couldn't find out a lot about this company. They got a few videos on YouTube, not much. They got them mounted on a skid steer though, but I was pretty impressed with what a skid steer can do with one. And it wasn't like this machine. Its hydraulics is pretty powerful. Like a mulcher head used to be on this machine. It's got the hydraulics. The skid steers they was running, I know isn't rated what this machine is even for, and I'm pretty sure it's not even rated what that 306 is for. That 306 is pushing out some fluid, but I think this grapple saw is, I think a minimum is like 15 or 18 gallons per minute. I can't remember. I should know this stuff before I get on here and start talking. And again, I apologize. I sound like death. I feel okay, but whatever. I'm sure everybody knows what I'm going through. This ain't the first time. Won't be the last. But I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I'm gonna put this on a 306. Hope like hell it can handle it. This machine's, I read the specs on it, it's supposed to pick up 7,000 pounds. I've picked up some pretty good sized logs with it, just out here piddling with a fire. I don't think 900 pounds is going to be an issue with it. And we're not processing big logs through that chipper. That chipper, I think, can handle up to 12 or 18 inches. I can't remember, but it's not a very big chipper, but then again, it can handle some pretty good sized stuff. So I feel like that on that machine, and we are going to rock and roll. And especially on my projects doing land clearing, I'm going to look at this. They send you your own, it comes with hydraulic valves and all that stuff, of course, to spin the head and open the grapple and operate the saw. Comes with all that stuff. But my background is working on hydraulics and fixing stuff like this, so I'm gonna look and see what they got. All I'll need is that I may just order another one from them, mount it on a 309, have me an adapter plate that I can just interchange between the 306 and the 309, and I throw that on the 309 sometimes, you know. The 309, it'll have a electrical kit on it, you know. Plug that in, plug it in there. Should be able to interchange pretty easy. I say that, probably just take a boatload of money to do it, but it's like everything else, you get what you pay for. But just looking at this thing, it seems really well built. I was kind of worried. Like I said, there's not a whole lot on this company. I know what I was saying. Back to the skid steer running this machine. The skid steers they was using to demo it was really, they was old. So I know the technology, the pumps on these machines now are so much better, more efficient. And I was really impressed with this thing. The firewood and stuff they was cutting. But yeah, I'm looking at it and this thing is beefy. Like, that ain't no joke. And I just got this thing off the truck maybe an hour or so ago, so I haven't even had time. I'm gonna pull it in the shop and get it off the pallet and undo everything, see what all is in there, and just look it over. But first impressions, I'm really happy with it. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's a little, I guess, taller. That the rotator is a lot bigger than I expected. My brother-in-law's got one on his A300 over there, and he puts his machines to the test. He doesn't abuse them, but of course I do too. Like, this machine right here is a damn beast. I'll pick that shop up with it if I have to. Like Apollo does not care, he gonna pick it up. That A300 is very close to this machine, but the way that grapple is on that one, it puts a lot of weight out forward, so it kind of takes away from your lifting capacity. But still, that machine with that grapple is bad news. That grapple has been probably one of his best investments, of just the versatility of that grapple. You put a saw on it and man, I'm excited. Yeah, so that's going to be an upcoming project. I will probably more than likely take this thing to the cat dealer and let them wire it up, because like I said, my background is doing that stuff. I've been in maintenance for 12 years, 15 years, I don't remember, a long time. So I've fixed multi-million-dollar machines. It's nothing, but it's very difficult when you don't have the print to it, or maybe if I don't have the print to that exactly. The only thing that worries me is how to configure the buttons on this machine. I should have plenty of buttons just looking in there, but I don't know if I hook them up to this grapple saw that something may not work correctly. So it's that end that I'm worried about. Mechanical of it and all that stuff, you know, that ain't no big deal. It's just hooking hoses and plumbing stuff. But probably gonna take it to them. No telling what they're going to charge me, but at the same time, like I said, I'm gonna be up front with y'all. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I paid for this thing. To have it shipped here from Duluth, Minnesota, and I am in Tupelo, Mississippi, which is way the hell up yonder and way the hell down here. I don't remember the exact number, but it was a little over 17,000 is what I paid for this. The hoses, basically everything should be here except for the mounting plate. And you know, they can't really, I think they told me that they was getting into starting to manufacture mounting plates, but they was kind of R&D and stuff. I don't really know. I'm thinking that they're gonna give me a supplier for the 4-way pin. I'm not really sure what they was talking about, but that's all I need is to hook this thing up. They sent the hoses that come with it. All these hoses are supposed to be plumbed in, and hook it up, get to cutting. Oh yeah, one more thing about the 306. I got to put a K-strain on it. Shouldn't be no issue. Should have already had that done, but I've been busy. I've been running around like an idiot. But I got to put a K-strain on it, and I wasn't for sure which side the K-strain is on that, so I wasn't for sure which side to put the K-strain on here. But it shouldn't be nothing but running hose up, tapping into the tank. I may just get Cat to do that too while it's there. I did order electrical kit for it. Electrical kit for this machine was like $200 something. It was really cheap, but they was wanting like $1,500 in all to install the thing, and I'm like, you know, what's the deal? But looking at it now, I guess that was tying into the joysticks. I don't know. You would think as much money as you spend on these damn machines that all that would be already there, plug and play. But no, I wanted this machine set up to where I could run stuff like that grapple saw. I could do all that. I thought it was going to be that way. I also thought I ordered a angle blade, but it don't have one. What they see. nothing. Any of y'all got pit bulls, y'all know that they just bark at anything. They just bark to be barking, I guess, especially the little brown one. She's my little girl. That's Beth and Rip. If y'all watch Yellowstone, and well, you know where the names came from. Couldn't be any further from the truth except for her. She's Beth for sure, but he's like Jamie. My brother-in-law tells me all the time I should have named him Jamie, which is good. You know, I don't want my dogs being mean. He's a big old teddy bear. She is too, but you know, she's a little sassy, got a little attitude. Anyway, that's the project we got coming up this winter. The 309's not here, it's on a job. Gotta move it, and I'm going to do a video of moving that thing because I do move it with my 2500. Y'all are probably saying, oh my God, what an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and I move it with that gooseneck right there, and it's rated at 25,000 pounds something. Distribute weight between the trailer and the truck. Yeah, it's overloaded, but it pulls it. I wish I had a 5500 just for the suspension, but the truck handles it. The truck will handle the weight. It's just to feel a little bit safer, I guess. I'd like to have something, well, I'd really like to have something that's just more lower geared than anything. This truck can pull it fine, it's just it don't like starting off. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge later. But that's what we got. It's the hammerhead. I think it's GSR something, GR-55. They was good people to work with. I called them. I looked everywhere for a daggum grapple saw. You would think 2021, as much stuff is out there now that more people would make stuff like this. I don't know why they don't. It's definitely, you know, makes things so much easier, I think. I don't know why there's not more manufacturers doing this stuff. $17,000 for this right here. Somebody's making some damn good money. Of course, it's way above my head to engineer something like this, but there's a lot smarter people out there than I am. I guarantee it. But this was the only company out of Ryan's Equipment, Hypro. There's another one I can't remember. I told them what I wanted to do, and I'm like, I got a 15,000 pound excavator, I don't want to put this on. And they just thought it was so stupid. I don't know, like, what is 900 pounds? It's got more than enough hydraulic flow to run the saw. They just acted like, oh no, you have to put it on a 309. I said, well, I got a 309. Oh yeah, we'll put it on that. I was like, I don't want to put it on a 309 because the 309 is too big to get in backyards and stuff. I want to put it on 306. Do you not offer nothing? Nah, we don't offer nothing. Got a hold of this company, and they said, yes, sir. It should fit on there. The guy I dealt with was really nice. He kept me up to date on things. Of course, I probably pestered the hell out of him. But I wanted to get this thing by the end of the year. At least have something to write off. I don't know. But they was really good to work with. The lady name is Kelly. The guy's name was Kelly too. The lady's name was Kelly. That sent me the invoice and all that stuff. Told me how to, you know, for the payment and all that stuff. She was really professional. It was a pretty good experience. The freight on the thing was like $400, I think. Like I said, all the way up northern Minnesota to Mississippi, $400. You can't beat that. I couldn't send nobody up there. It wouldn't have been worth the drive and wear and tear on the truck for that. So I was really surprised with that. So I think it was like 16.5 something, 16.4 time the freight and the taxes. It was a little over 17,000. A lot of money, but still, like, I think it's going to be worth it in the long run if you can cut out manpower, cut out time. Because what kills me on these clearing jobs is when I knock over a tree, I got to get out and then I got to saw it up and then, you know, do all that stuff. So I'm excited to kind of see how faster I can get things done if I got my 309 sitting on a job and I knock over big stuff, and then I get on this machine or somebody else in it and they come along and process the stuff behind me, and we keep rocking and rolling. So that's what we got coming up. So hopefully I can keep you guys updated on things. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a good one.